you're about to win, but you've been in this spot.
Yes, yeah, I've been in iHorse spot. I've been in a spot like, let's see, I think 3 times at Biggs. So I definitely know his feelings.
What's I
don't know his feelings, but
what did it feel like when you were in that spot?
Well, honestly,
second place.
I didn't feel too bad about it. I think he also embraced it very positively, because it's like he made it 445.8 some miles.
833
I mean,
miles,
that's just remarkable. So I mean, and maybe he could have went further, but he could have also injured his foot and not been able to run for like some long period of time. So I mean, it's just I think that's a totally amazing feat.
Yeah, but what'd you feel?
Well, my first time doing it, actually I felt like I was ready to get back to work. So I was thinking I got to go back to work, and I'm like, the race went a lot further than we anticipated. So I had a lot more left in me at that first Biggs, which was kind of wild because we had like kind of surpassed the expectations of like the record at that point was 200 miles, and like we went to like 241, and Guillaume went to like 246. But it just, I just mentally gave up. So it was a great, I learned a lot about the mind and the body. So like that time my mind gave up. Like I gave up mentally. I said, I don't really want to do this for a whole nother night. Even though I could have done it, like in hindsight, I 100% could have kept going. But mentally I was like, I'm done. Like this is good. I have to get back to work the next day. I'm happy. I'm content with this. And like then the other time was with Courtney in 2020. And again, that was a time where I mentally gave up. Like we did really outstanding. It was going, I think it was somewhere around mile 280. And I just like mentally gave up. I like went out like about maybe 50 meters, 100 meters. And I turned around and I saw like, okay, this is good. I mean, I started to have like a little bit of hallucination, but minor. It was like just
nothing that you didn't deal with in this race.
Yeah. Like honestly, I didn't have that. I didn't have any hallucination in this race. I had times where I was like, would fall asleep while I was running on the 4th night. And I had times where my brain would just turn off. Like
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I would literally fall asleep while I was running. It was strange. Like, I don't know if I've ever done that before, but I've never stayed up for like 4 nights in a row. Because, I mean, the first 3 nights, I was just like laying there. I mean, the first night, I actually got like 8 minutes because I was doing the laps faster, where I would just lay there with my eyes shut for 8 minutes. I wouldn't fall asleep. Again, my mind was going, and I just couldn't fall asleep. But I think there's some value to just resting and have your eyes shut. Like there's 100% like power to that. You don't have to just be sleeping. You can also gain like a lot of benefit from that. But the 4th night, I was so tired. I was literally just running, and I would fall asleep, and then I'd like kick the ground unusually, and I'd wake myself up. So it was like I didn't fall down. I would still be kind of in stride. It was strange. I mean, I'd also have like my brain would sort of go into like a sort of dreamlike state. It seemed like a hybrid between like awake and sleep mode. And I would just start like randomly saying like things that make no sense. And the guy running next to me, John, would just be like, Harvey, what are you talking about? And I'd be like, oh, never mind. So now I'd start filtering and try like filter what I was going to say to him. And there was actually another runner on that 4th night that was super incoherent. Like he would fall back 100 meters and like he'd catch up to us, and he was just like, it seemed like a whole nother planet. Like even like when he catch up with us, he made no sense whatsoever.
So it was like comedy hour on the...
It was sort of comical. I mean, no one's getting injured, but it was like comical, like seeing this. I'm like, this is... It sounds like the man is like literally really drunk. Like, as he is making no sense whatsoever.